Hi guys, Sean Riget, Denmark. I wanted to try something untraditional. I know we're long past Christmas, but yeah. This is what we eat in Denmark. Pork roast, potatoes, brown sauce. I don't know what this is called. Rødkål. Garbage, red garbage thingy. So I like to make videos where none have done it before, untraditional, but in my opinion still interesting, still common sense. So Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, I don't know, 9th, what is it, 10th of January? I've not been in the mood of celebrating anything since my beautiful dog, she's lying right here, 10-year-old Alaska Malamute, she's been very sick. She's got her whole, I don't know what the English word is, the whole producing babies region removed, and she got a infection in her urine section, some, I don't know what it's called in English. Anyway, it cost me almost 51,000 Danish crowns. You do the translation into whatever currency you're in. But it's been a tough, sorry, my microwave is cooling down. I'm the kind of guy that really enjoys food. If I make good food, and this is really good food. I remember all the people I've had in my life, they always say, I love making food to you because you make the most wonderful sounds when you eat, and there's no doubt about that you're enjoying the food. That reminds me, once I was on a homepage called Couchsurfing. I was living in Copenhagen at this time, and I had opened up my home for people to come visiting me, and I would show them how my life is in the big city of Denmark, Copenhagen. And people, they came visiting me from all over the world. It was such a joy. I really loved it. I've never been the kind of guy that goes out traveling, because that requires that you don't have a dog, for example, and you have time and all that. But I opened up my home, and there was this Chinese guy that came visiting me. And he, I remember I made this table where I put down everything I had in my fridge. Everything you could put on bread. Cheese and meat thingies, and I think there was maybe in all 15 different things you can put on bread. And this Chinese guy, he put all 15 things on one piece of bread. I've never seen anything like it. It was like stacked on top of each other. And I asked him, how are you gonna take each one that way? And he said, this is how we do it in China. We put everything on top of each other and eat it in one go. I was like, okay, whatever, man. Oh man. food is so good. I haven't even tasted the meat yet. This is called pork roast. It's been in the oven for almost 2 hours, 180 degrees. And the best thing should be these on top. They're a little burnt because I forgot to look at it. I don't care. I don't know what these are called. But you can hear how crunchy they are. To be normal these days is very rare. People, they want to show themselves in I need attention situations where they sell themselves for a cheap comment. And that's what I call building a false self-esteem. And it makes me so sad because I know the consequences of that behavior. It will make them really sick in the long run. They'll lose whatever they love in their lives. Excuse me, Jose? Come. Excuse me? Come here. Excuse me? Skal du slet ikke smage ud så? Det så? Okay. Maybe she would like some meat. Let's give her this dry piece here. You want this? Er varm? Nej. Spis det. So, oh my wonderful dog. Just tag it. Yeah. How you go? I thought I lost her this Christmas. Anyway. Normal in these days are in many eyes boring. They all think they have to accomplish something. But for me, sharing normal videos is what we need to do. I don't know why people, they want to share all this AI constructed fake I need attention videos where they do both hilarious, stupid things to get a push of a like on either being Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, you name it. It was like that. I don't understand. I actually do understand why it is this way. It's incredible. People, they don't seem to understand that the consequence of suffering from low self-esteem, no self-respect, no self-love, no consciousness, no ethic, no morals. When you're suffering from these things, you will behave in a way that compromise your own integrity, your own well-being, your own physical well-being, your own spiritual development. I'm telling you, we have not seen the peak of suicides. We have not seen the peak of mental illness. We have not seen the peak of people getting physical sick, cancer, you name it. All these diseases that come from different lifestyles. We have not seen the peak of that yet. We're on the way. But I wish I could share the taste of this food, guys. First I put the pork roast upside down in water for half an hour boiling on 200 degrees. Then I turn it around, put it on top of the water and let it cook for 180 degrees while the water below keeps boiling and making the roast juicy. And from this boiling underneath, you have this crazy sauce you cannot imagine. I hope you all enter the new year nice, loving, caring. I know that most of you would have been forced to be with family, with the dysfunctional part of your family that you actually don't want to hang around with, but you have been forced to being with them because it is Christmas and this is the time where the family meets up and hang out and eat together. And you have to understand, you don't have to follow traditions. You don't have to follow what your grandmother did, what your mom did. Those cultural inheritance and social inheritances, you don't have to follow it. If you look at it with honest eyes, with common sense, and you realize, okay, this is not functional, this is not constructive, this is not loving, caring, this is actually dysfunctional, manipulating, evil, then you have a choice. You can make a choice. Do you want to be a part of the next generation's destructive thing? Or do you want to be a part of the next generation's I want to change things into the better. I want to make the world a better place for my children and for my grandchildren. I want to have the balls to actually, I'm going to save this for my dog, to actually change the things Life comes down to choices. It's all about the choices you make, the consequence of your choices. It's like every time I want to react or act in a way, I have this, I've been talking about these two monkeys sitting on each shoulder. One wants to do it good, one wants to screw up your life. It's all up to you which monkey you're listening to. My monkey always tells me, are you sure you want to pay the consequences of the choices of your actions? And that makes me think twice about things. That no, I'm not ready to pay the consequences. I'm not willing to actually consciously screw up my life because I'm controlled by ego, pride, money, prestige, power. No. If you don't believe me how bad things can go, just look from the Second World War to now. How destructive our world is. How the people with all the money, how they're actually destroying the world. They just want to make more money. They don't care about humanity, the earth, the planet, the water, the air. They don't care about all these things that makes us human. All they care about is, I want to make more money. Oh, this food. I've been waiting for it for 2.5 hours. I want to share this moment with you guys because how many videos do you see of people enjoying their Christmas, New Year feast with you on a video? Sharing common sense, sharing insights. I don't have that need to make a post every day to feed all these hungry egos, false pride, souls that just need something to push on. To help them stay in their denial of what needs to be changed for them to actually start feeling good about themselves. It's just like when I have a client coming to me that wants to get massage. I'm educated masseuse. And we sit down after the massage and I ask this person, do you know why? What kind of lifestyle you had, what kind of things you did that made you come and ask me for help? Do you know what you did that make you feel pain? And most people will actually know yes. And then I ask them, when I've helped you, when I've healed you, when I've cleaned your chakras, when I've cleaned your energy field, when I have filled you up with new energy and you walk out of here totally boosted, ready for life, are you gonna go back and behave in the same way, have the same lifestyle, make the same choices as you did that resulted in you contacting me for help? Most people will answer yes, because most people want other people to fix them, fix me, make me feel better, be responsible for my actions. And I'll tell them, don't come back. I will not make money on you being irresponsible about yourself, being not understanding that there are consequences to your actions. And the consequences are you're coming here seeking me, trying to help you, fill you up with energy and all that. But I want to remind you of this: the way you feel now, energized, pain-free, chakra aligned, filled up with energy. That way, you can actually, by changing some few things in your life, you can actually invite into your life every day. You can fill up your own energy depots. You can be responsible for your own actions. You can, by starting listening to the heart, not the ego, start realizing that the heart actually keeps asking you, are you willing to pay the consequences of that action? And you'll actually start slowly get conscious, have self-respect, have love for yourself, because you realize, okay, I don't love myself because, and then you write this list of all the things you don't love about yourself, and you change those things. And you will come to a point in your life where you will have no need of other people fixing you, because you know how to fix yourself. You know how to change your life for the better. You know how to be responsible for your own actions. Nice food. In my eyes, people that are living a life where they need other people's confirmation of they're okay as they are, they're cowards. They don't know any better. And this was me many years ago. I was the same exact human being. That was every time I got a visit from somebody, I ran around. I wanted to show them this, play this music number I created, show them my furniture, showing my this and that, and I wanted them to like me because of this, until suddenly there was this person that came into my life that said, you know what, Sean, I don't care what you have done. I don't care what you want to show me. I don't care what you want to manipulate me into liking you because of you did this and that. I want you to sit down, relax, be the person you are, and I will find a way to love you for who you are. And I'll meet you right where you are, and I'll talk to you, and we'll have a good conversation. When I met this person, it was like, oh wow, I have really wasted my time for so many years looking for people's approval, and it didn't work. That's why I did it every day. I woke up in the morning and I had to find ways to get people's approval again and again and again and again and again. And this goes even further back to where I was an exhibitionist. I had a really good body in my younger days. I still have, but I could walk around in the streets with no t-shirt on and showing off my body and sucking whenever girls smiled at me. I get laid, I got a lot of pussy, But the thing I remember the most, that was most important, is every time I went to bed at night, being this jackass that just fucked to the left and to the right and just walked around and half naked and getting attention from my well-trained body. Every night I went to bed, I was still feeling not good. I still had to get up the next day, do the same thing, get more attention, get more people's approval, go satisfy some more women. And it did not work. And I'm sharing all these things with you. I don't want you to go through the same shit I went through. If I can share my experiences the last 20 years, if I can share my aha experiences, this is why with you, and make you stop your self-destructive behavior and make you start your healing path at 22 instead of 35, 37, 45, 50, 60. Then I'll reach my goal. All I want is to help you become the best version of yourself. All I want is for you to become happy. And we humans are not that different. We have the same DNA, we have the same survival mechanisms, we have the same cultural inheritances, social inheritances, no matter what country you're in. It's all the same bullshit. They fed us with lies, they fed us with how can we make money of you. They made us into this kind of slave. You have to understand, right now we're in a world where, I don't know if it's still 7 people that own 70% of the world's money, but those people that are sitting on top of the mountain having the most money in the world, they just want more money. They're greedy. They don't give a shit about the consequences of their greediness. But there are people that are changing, that are actually realizing that, okay, this is not good for humanity. For people. People are waking up slowly. Maybe because of videos I make, maybe because of videos other people make where they are 100% honest. You know, a mystic is one who's truly in love with what God can do for you and how you can serve God for the benefit of the whole human race in this evolutionary path we're going on right now. How can you serve humans the best way? That's the definition of a mystic. I don't care about the argument of all religious people saying who is God, what is God. I don't give a shit about what God is. Sorry for my language. Who God is. I would rather talk about how I can serve, which footprints I have left on the earth that benefits other human beings. Because when you ask those Christian people about this, which footprints have you left on the earth that benefits other people? They haven't left any. This is why it's so disturbing, the religion. They're not talking about this, they're not thinking about this. Yeah. I want to eat a little while my food is warm. You got a little burn in the oven. Here in Denmark we either have pork roast or duck Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve they normally eat fish, I think. Yeah. I don't care about traditions. But this meal, pork roast, brown sauce made from the fat of the pork roast dripping into water, with potatoes, and this garbage, I can't remember what it's called. And chips. And a good bottle of wine. Riget, baby. Riget, baby. Well, you sulten? I thought I lost you in December. Yeah, you're not worth shit. I really thought I lost you. You baby. Dufter godt. Dufter det godt? Ja, skal du smage det? Godt skat. I'm gonna save it for her. You got food in the bowl up now. You are a bettler. Ja. Bettler. Nu kan han lægge nu så. You have to understand that the people you are forced to be around, being your family, right? Christmas and New Year's, you will have to forgive them because they don't know any better. Where they are in their lives, they don't know any better. But use it as a use it as fuel for your own ignition of your own evolutionary development, your own progress. Sorry. In my latest video I was also talking about that. Do you have to say goodbye to some things in your life? Yeah. For me, personally, I had to say goodbye to my whole family. Everybody. Nobody wanted to realize what a destructive path they're on. And since they don't want to realize what a destructive path they're on, they're going to give it on to their children. And this is why they are struggling, because their parents gave it to them. Their parents got it from their grandparents. Social inheritance. I need some water. Social inheritance. A cultural inheritance is something totally different. But nonetheless, it's still destructive. Like I say in many of my videos, if you think you have met a spiritual person, somebody who is devoted to helping people move in the right direction, ask them where their videos are. Ask them if they have made a 1 hour long video, 2 hour long video, where they talk sincere, loving, caring, humble, common sense to a video camera, knowing that maybe nobody's going to listen, maybe one is going to listen, maybe 100 is going to listen. You don't know, and I actually don't care. I do it because I know this is the right thing to do. To make people understand that this is not about the likes, it is not about the ego and the pride and you making money on the way you behave. You have to understand all these people that behave like that, they are contributing to the world's destruction. They will fight you to the death because they think what they are doing is right. Even historical, when you look back 10, 15 years and you look at the other people doing the same thing, how that led to more destruction, more suicides, more people being unhappy, more children growing up without parents, more cultural inheritance being shared without people even knowing that, okay, we need to find a way to stop this. The thing about this is that if you cannot be loving, caring, humble, unselfish, doing this because you want to help the world's population realize that they are under a spell of either being your family, your government, your politicians, your doctors, police, your politics. There will have to be somebody in each country familiar with how that country works, that will shine their light through all the bullshit. Be that guiding light that will help people find their way out of their lostness. This is what I hope for, this is what I pray for. I am getting full, both in my stomach and from alcohol. So I'm not drunk, but I'm getting a little tipsy, I think it's called. I don't think I've ever been drunk in my whole life. I always have a tendency of stopping. Just before I get drunk. Right here where I am right now, where I'm starting to feel tipsy, I start drinking water and I stop drinking alcohol. That is what I would call a normal relationship to alcohol. Many people that doesn't have this filter, this control, self-control, they will never drink water, first of all. They'll continue drinking alcohol and they'll get more and more stupid. They'll behave in ways that in the morning they'll regret. Most of the time they can't even remember. Blackouts. And I don't want to be that person. So, like I always say in all my videos, I hope and pray that you will come to your senses and you'll realize that you can change things. If not in your own life, then in people who are close to you, family, friends, the people who follow you. You can do an impact in the world. The more there are of us willing unselfishly to do an impact on the world to make this change that is necessary, the faster it will go for this world to heal. I think most of us can agree on that we have had enough destruction in this world, being with wars, Ukraine and whoever's in war right now. We are in 2026 and we still experience wars. It's crazy. It's crazy. So before I end this video, I want to tell you guys that I'm Sean Riget. I'm from Denmark. Google my name to find everything I share on all the platforms. You're welcome to contact me if you want to have a talk. If you don't like the truth, don't contact me, don't talk with me. If you're being honest, loving, caring, and seriously want to change things in your life and you need like some kind of guidance, feel free to contact me. That's why I'm here. And it's free. I don't require or ask for money, or that's not my deal. I want to do this for free. And I want to help people understand that this is what is needed right now. If you want to make money on something, do it on the things you're educated in, help people within that area. But the spiritual stuff where you're being guided by God for the beneficial of the human's evolution, do it for free. Please do it for free. Okay? That shows that you have a good heart. You're loving, you're caring, you're unselfish. And I don't do this because I want likes. I don't give a shit about the likes. I don't care if you like my video. I seriously don't care. I love when people say thank you. That's a totally different side of this. It's gratitude. I love when people show gratitude. Even myself, I love showing gratitude to people that make something that I can totally relate to. So, but feel free to contact me. Feel free to write me, email me, call me, however you wish to get in contact with me. I wish you all a very beautiful 2026. I have not been in the mood, like I said from the beginning of the video, to make this kind of video, Christmas, New Year video, but now I did, the 10th of January. So bless you all. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I wish you all the best. All my love, light, blessings. Love, sharing, care. Sean. Take care, guys. Peace.